Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel again. Alexander is here, and today is other day to practice English speaking. So let's do it. People, why not? Why you are not trying to learn a new language? Let me know here in the comments below because I know so many people who maybe would like to speak in other language, especially of course English because it's an international language, but they never started to study, or when they do, they probably stop at a little months ahead, a little months ahead, a little months after they started. They stopped because they see that they thought it's difficult. They thought if they never speak English fluently. So let me know here your comments below. What do you thinking about this? Okay, about it. I would like to know more things. What do you wanna learn? What do you wanna hear me speaking about her my YouTube channel? Because this YouTube channel helps even me, but probably it will help you because you can hear, you can see a person who is studied by himself, which is I'm talking about myself, of course. And it is totally possible to learn a new language by yourself in your home, at your home, with your laptop and your cell phone too, because that is exactly what I have been doing to learn my and to share with you this experience here. That's is why I'm here. That is why I'm here. I can speak with you, and you probably is understand me. Are understand me. You are understand me now because I have been studying by myself at least 4 years ago, and I'm so proud about my level. I already told you that, but that is the best thing when you are learning English, when you are studying a new language. The best part of it is when you are able to speak and express your ideas and others can understand you. That is amazing, man. That's amazing. When that things happen with you, I'm sure that you'll be full. You'll be feel full. That is the best thing for everyone who try to learn a new thing. I know there's so many things to learn, but for me, like I'm Brazilian, so I speak Portuguese. My native language is Portuguese. To me, learning a new language is considered like a degree, like a profession course, because this brings to my life and life of my families, my relatives, so many opportunities because I can maybe work. Perhaps can I work perhaps I work for a company which maybe requires that knowledge. So here in Brazil, there's so many companies because English is an international company. So there's a bunch of companies here which export their products. They sell their products to other countries. They needed to know their necessary. They need to know their needs. They need to know what the other countries needs, what the clients needs to keep buying their products and to do the best as possible day activity. So that's why I'm so proud about my English learning process. So it's very important. What can you do, or what you can do to learn a new language and by yourself? What is the most effective way to learn English by yourself? The first thing that I advise to is listen. Use YouTube channels to listen English. I follow so many YouTubers, so many people who made videos in English on YouTube because they probably the most of them, probably many of them are the most of them are not native speaking, but they speak in English so well, so good, then they seems to be native speakers. I follow Lingua Marina Trip, Lingua Marina, which is Lingua Marina channel is a so amazing YouTube channel. I learned so much, at least 50%, which I know until now. I learned with her, with Marina. Marina, it's a entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. She is so fluent in English. She speaks very well. She teaches everything. She teaches everything that we need to know, even to learn, but then to live in the US if you really want to move to there. The second YouTube channel that I follow is Learn English Fluency Journey with Anna. Anna, she is she's Ukraine. She's Ukrainian, but she lives now at the United States because everyone probably already know, of course, the Ukraine is in war again. Russia is a war against Ukraine. They started to attack the country, so it's a sad thing. Things, of course, I'm not agree with what Russia is doing with them, because there's no reason in for to be honest with you, there's no reason to justify any war, any hit, and any explosion. There's no reason to do that. But the only expression is Russia would like to get the country for them. So that's the expression. There's nothing further than that, further read that, which means the only thing that Russia would like to get is the place. That's why I'm thinking about, because now they get just 3 or 4 cities, the 3 or 4 cities of the country. Now they decided to start dialogue, made a dialogue to set up a peace in that place. Of course, they wanna stay with the 3 or 4 state they took of the Ukraine. So they are thief. That's the best expression. They are thief. Russia is thief because they are robbing the 4 state. They are trying robbing 4 state of them. But let me keep it with our studies or practice English. So I follow two. Let's remember her. Learn English with Vanessa. Vanessa, it's amazing teacher too, because she speaks so clear. It's easier to learn. I believe the most easier person to learn, to start learning English, is with Vanessa. Learn English with Vanessa, because her YouTube channel, at her YouTube channel, she speaks so clear, so loud and clear. That's the best way to everyone who are learning a new language. Now, so I really advise you to follow her, because she is amazing. And of course, there's so many things that you can do. You probably watch movies I'm not receiving anything, but I must say you must watch movies at Netflix, Disney Channel, things like that. There's so many films. Even if you already watched some movies, watch it again, but now in English, to improve your speaking, to improve your listening skills, because everything in English starts with listen. So listen a lot is the most rule, the biggest rule that everyone must to know is learn English started with listen. So listen is the most important thing to practice since you started. Okay. After, of course, reading and to know grammatical rules, you must read in phrases. Start with easy things. Start with just short tests. That will be so awesome for you. And that's it, guys. I just would like to practice my speaking skills. And today I decided to practice it with you by myself here, because my friend Jihabu can't practice because we changed our time to practice here, but it was my fault. How can I say? I was late to practice with him. We set up a right time to do it, but unfortunately I had some problems, some things that I must resolve it, and I couldn't arrive at time to speak with him. But now I'm practicing my English skills with you, and of course he will come back here at my YouTube channel to practice with me as soon as possible. And I would like to say hi to Habu if you are watching. Thank you so much for your patience and for your help with my YouTube channel here and with my English. For everyone who are learning a new language, my first advice for everyone who is trying to learn a new language, it is totally possible to learn by yourself. You just put some effort, spend more time as possible, and listen a lot. These are some tips which I really afford for you to do it, to pay attention, okay? And of course, my next videos here, I would like to share with you that I have been studying English with a private teacher at least 1 year ago when I started. I started with one guy, but he must to travel, must to move it to the United States. So he leave his brother's contact to me, and I started to study with his brothers, and I have been learning a lot of things with him, and that's amazing. And if you get the opportunity, you have opportunity to hire someone who is who maybe can teach you some things which you can't learn by yourself. There's some tricks, but general things, of course, it's totally possible to learn by yourself, but it depends on the situation. Why are you studying English? You will must do some things like TOEFL, IELTS exam. But to do that, almost everyone, start to study with private teachers, private schools to get better knowledge about the rules. So that's why I'm advised. So if you get the opportunity, if you have had the opportunity to hire someone to help you, of course you must do it. But if you don't have that opportunity, don't worry about it. Just start by yourself with everything that I already said for you here in my YouTube channel, because it is totally possible, and I'm is a life example. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you soon here in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. That's helped me a lot. Thank you. Bye bye.